Hello guys and welcome to my channel again. In the previous sections we had discussed about HTML and then CSS. We had seen almost everything a beginner should know about HTML and CSS. We had seen a complete courses of both of the topics, and we had also made projects of both of the topics. So if you didn't seen those courses or videos, so kindly check those videos also. You will also get a complete project with the source code for HTML and then HTML and CSS. In CSS project, we had made a complete copy of BBC News website. So do kindly check those projects if you want to. You will also find the source code for that project in my website. The link will be in the description. So the next thing we want after CSS is PHP. I want to make a course regarding PHP, and I wanted to upload it on the web on my YouTube channel. But before doing so, I want to make a PHP project, because many people want to have a PHP whole project, because they want to submit for that as for their semester project, and a project makes you learn a lot of things. This project will not be for beginners, but it will be for intermediate level students. But if you want to learn about CSS and HTML more, so you can see that project also, because I had designed all of the front end using CSS and HTML, and for the server coding I had used PHP, and for database coding I had used MySQL. So this project is a complete package for all the people who want to learn about PHP, or they want to learn about database, or they want to learn about HTML or CSS. I had also used Bootstrap in my project. So if you want to learn any of these things, so you can see this project. It will be a very long project, as I had made it alone in 2 months. Actually, I had to make this project for a school, because a school wanted a proper school management system, so I had created a school management system for them. So this is a complete project, a complete school management system. It has every necessary thing, like it has user login page, and then admin login page, then it has a school fees management system, then result management system, then certificate management system, then it has a home page with quick links, then it has option for keeping records of all the students, and then also for the faculty. So it has a lot of things, and it is a very big project. So I will make a thorough video for this project. So if you want the source code for this project, you can contact me on my email. You will find my email in my website. The link will be in the description. So in this video I will give you a complete demo or review of my project. I will show you everything I had made in this project, and every option I had added in this project. And if you want the source code and any other thing, check that on my website if you wanted to. You will find a source code for any video I had made on this YouTube channel. So if you want the source code for anything, you can just go to my website and you will get it. So let me show you my project. I had made this project on local server, which is the exam. So let me just, I had started my exam server already. So let me just jump to our main page of the project. I think I should log out first. So this is the first page, which is called login page. Okay, so every person who has access to change anything inside the this management system will have an email and a password which is authorized by the admin. Okay, so there is only one admin for this school who will give access to all the other users, because this school has many branches. So there is only one admin, and that admin give access to people's other users, because in every branch of this school there is a administrator, assistant administrator who will run this software. Okay, so this is for the assistant administrator page, because he will only access his own database and his own page. Okay, and the main administrator will have another login page who will give access to all these users from that page. Okay, so let me just enter an email and the password. So the password is 123. Okay, so this is the home page for the project I had made. So this home page will show the basic information about student and faculty. So I am retrieving total student information, active students and inactive students. Inactive students are those students who had left the school. Okay, just like the same for employees, total employees, active employees and inactive employees. Okay, then there are some quick links. Okay, I had designed this for the front page, for the home page. All of these design had made using CSS and HTML, and I had also used Bootstrap somewhere. Okay, specifically in the forms. So all of these things have a hover effect. You can see that. Okay, so in here I had made some quick links. So these are for insert student, delete student, edit student, and just like the same, every link leads towards a page and where you can do everything. Okay, but all of these things are also in the menu section. Okay, there is also in the menu section. There is also an hover effect on the menu section. Okay, all of these things I have done using HTML and CSS. So in the menu section there is an all student page, then all faculty members page, then field code page, then all certificate issued, and then there is about page. In the about page I had documented all the features and other things I had used in this software. Okay, so this is a theoretical page. There is nothing special in it. There is only documentation of this project. Okay, so in the menu section, the other thing I had shown you. So there is a all student function page. In this all student page, it will show you all the data of the students. All the students in the school, it will show you the data for all the students. Okay, so it will showing you the ID of student, admission number of student, first name, last name, gender, date of birth, class, section, and other things. You can see that. And upon clicking on the name of the student, okay, it will take you a page where there is the information of student. Okay, in this page you will find all the information of the student. Okay, of that student only. Okay, everything you have entered in the page, in the admission form page, you will find everything. Okay, from the student mother information to father information, then students information, all of the information. Okay, so this is for student, all student. Then there is all faculty members. So it is both of the pages are same. That page show you information for all students. This page will show you information for all of the faculty. Okay, so and upon clicking on the name, it will take you the page where you will find everything regarding that specific faculty member. Okay, so there is also some filters over here. So if you want to find some specific student, so then you can apply these filters. So it will specified that, okay, members. So let me just put a filter. I will just want the female. So you can see that it has taken out the records which are only females. Okay, so this is for this page, and I had also given filters for the faculty section also. Okay, so in the field record section there is also filters on the upper side, so you can filter the name, last name, class and sections. Okay, and it will show you the fees record of all the students. Okay, so it will show you every students, okay, every name student, and upon clicking the show fees record button you will find the fees record of every of that student. Okay, and you will find the fees record of all the months, okay, all the previous months. Okay, so this is for the student fees record, and upon clicking on the return button you will go on the previous page. This is for fees record. Okay, then there is all certificates issues. So I had noticed this problem that whenever a student leave the school, okay, or get transferred, and whenever a faculty leave the school or get transferred or anything like that, the school has to print the whole certificate. Okay, so I had given an option in this software, and what this option will do, it will automatically generate the certificate for a student or faculty. Okay, and whenever we give a certificate to a student or any faculty, it will also take the record for that, just like the same, like there is written that this ID number and this student has been issued with the living certificate. Okay, so this page is about the record of the certificate. You can see that it has records for every certificate. Okay, it has students living certificate information, student transfer certificate information, then student termination certificate information, then faculty, and all of that. Okay, so this is all for the menu section. Okay, then there is manage employees section. Okay, so there are 5 options in manage employees. So the first option is insert employee. So let me just show you. So in this section you will enter the information, okay, and then click on the submit button. The employee will be inserted. Okay, so you can see that it is a very long and comprehensive form. You will get everything: first name, last name, religion, CNIC. CNIC is actually the identity number for that faculty. Okay, then there is gender, date of birth, phone number, country, and everything, then address, then joining date, status, then there is also father or husband information, and then guardian information. Okay, so this is all for inserting an employee. Okay, then if you want to edit the employee, so you can go to edit employee. Okay, so you can search which employee you want to edit from those filters. Okay, and you can also search it from the list which is over here. Okay, so let's suppose you want to edit the first ID. So just click this update button. So this update button will take you to the same page, okay, to which we had added our faculty member. Okay, so just change anything you want to change from there. Suppose you want to change date of birth or anything, just change it and then click the update information button. So let me just do it. So you can see that there is also a nice information, okay, updated message. Okay, and then the information will be updated. Okay, so let's suppose you want to see active employees. Okay, so you can see the active employees in the school. Okay, from this tab, and then from this tab you can see the inactive employees. Okay, and suppose you want to delete any employee, then click on the delete employee, and then you will also find the same thing on the same filters on the delete employee section, and then all the list of the faculties, and if you want to delete anyone, just click on the delete button, okay, like this. Then the record will be deleted permanently, okay. So no one delete records, but I had given this function in case someone wanted to. So let's move towards manage student section. So manage student section is just like the same from for manage employee section. It has just a little bit changing in the form section, okay. So in the student information there is some different things, okay, like admission numbers and classes and sections and status and other things, okay. So it is just like the same, okay, and it has all the same functions, like it will work just like the same as employee, manage employee, okay. So edit student, active student, inactive student, and delete student, okay. Then there is a print student list, okay. So you can print the student list according to the class, okay, and you can also print it as you want it to, okay. So I had made this page because I had seen that sometimes you want a quick list to make the result pages for the students of the school, okay. So suppose there is a class and you want to enter the result for that class, okay. So for that you want to make a sheet, okay. So there is this will be automatically printed sheet, and you just have to take the print of it, and you can write the marks of the students, all the students, and make a proper sheets, okay. So you just have to print Control P. I will show you, okay. Then the only this specific sheet will be printed, okay. So it will ignore all of the upper part, okay. So I had done that with a very bit of trick, okay, instead of making a JavaScript function and all that, okay. You can see that only this part of the page is printing, okay. So let's move towards manage fees section. So in the manage fees section there are many things, okay. So I will start with the interface. So what I am doing in this section is that in this page is that so that every student will get a voucher, okay. So when it has to submit the fees, okay, and every voucher number has a specific number on the voucher, okay. So so let's suppose you want to enter the fees of any student, okay. So you just have to write the voucher number over here, and then you have to select the date on which date you are going to pay this voucher. Suppose you want to pay this voucher on today, okay. So you will select the date of today, and then you will click the pay voucher, and the fees for this student will get paid automatically, okay. And you will also see the record of the student here, okay. You will see the first time, last time, class, section, okay, and also the amount paid, okay. So let's suppose if you want to see some other day that how many records I had entered, how many fees I had paid from for the previous days, okay. So just come on this page and select the date, and select the date. It will show you the record that how many students had paid the fees on that day, okay. So this page is doing that, okay. Then there is show all student fees, okay. So what this page is doing, this page is showing the fees record of the current month, okay. So what if you want to see how many students has paid the fees of this current month, you will come to this page and you can see the record for the current month, okay. So let's jump to another page. So there is add discount page. So I had seen in some schools that some specific children that like orphans and some needy people can't pay the whole fees, okay. So the school give them a discount, okay. So you have to enter the admission number and then the amount you want to give as discount, and you will give click on save discount, okay. This amount will be saved permanently in the database, and whenever you print the voucher of this student, this record will be this discount will be entered on the voucher automatically, okay. So you don't have to enter the discount amount again and again. So if you want to see the discount record, okay, how many students you had given the discount, so you can also see that on in this page, going on the discount record page. Okay, and if you want to delete the discount, you can click on the delete button. The discount for that student will be deleted permanently. And if you want to edit the discount for that student, just click on edit and edit the discount and click on edit discount. Okay, the amount will be edited. Okay, so let's jump on the generate fees feature. So this is the real thing for for the fees. Okay, in this section we will generate the fees vouchers with class. Okay, and then we will print it. Okay, so you have to first select the class you wanted to enter fees. Okay, then you will select the monthly fees, then if there is any exam fee or admission fees or annual fees or anything like that, you will select that. Okay, and if there is no, you will select 0. Okay, and then the month, and then you will select the year, and then you will select the generation date, that on which date you had created the voucher, and then the due date, that after which date the voucher will be finished. Okay, after which date it will not be payable. Okay, then you will click on the generate voucher. Okay, and then the voucher will be generated automatically for the whole class. So suppose there is a 2 class and there is 50 children on that class, so the voucher will be created for all of the 50 students automatically. Okay, and then you will go to the print fees voucher, and on here you will select which class you want to print. Okay, so let's suppose I had created a voucher for prep class. Okay, so I will select this class, and then I will select the month, and then I will select the year. Okay, then I will search the vouchers. Okay, so you can see that there is a nice message that vouchers has been printed. Okay, so all the vouchers for this class is here. Okay, so you can see that there is a nice voucher. Okay, so now you just have to take the print of those vouchers by just clicking Control P. Okay, by pressing Control P, and all the vouchers will be shown like this, and you just have to take the print from the browser. Okay, so you can see that the vouchers are quite comprehensive. The vouchers are showing the voucher number, and then the student name, then the father name, then the admission number, then the issue date. Okay, then the class, then the month. Okay, then all the fees, and you can see that the discount has been added automatically, and it has been cut from the total amount. Okay, so there is also a huge logic for the previous balance I had entered in this software, but it will make our project so long, so I think I should not show you that. Okay, so what if the voucher of any student got misplaced and you want to print it? Okay, so you will just click on the reprint voucher, and you will select the admission number. Okay, and then click the search, and the voucher for that student will be printed again. Okay, so and then there is a complete student fees record, and this is the same page we had on the menu section. Okay, and then there is a defaulted list. So this list is not completed yet, but what I am trying to do in this list is that suppose there are 500 students in the school, and the 400 students had paid the amount for the current month, and the 100 student hasn't paid the amount of the current month in the due date. Okay, so you can go to this list. Okay, and then you will see all the students who didn't pay the amount for the current month, and then you can print that list. Okay, to keep and record. So you will just press Ctrl P, and only that list will be printed. Okay, so this is all for student fees record. Okay, so then there is a certificate section. So what I am doing there is a 6 different types of certificate I am printing. Okay, 3 are for students and 3 are for faculty. So I will just show you one certificate. So let's see student living certificate. Okay, so whenever you come to this page, you will write the student admission number. Suppose I want this student number, and then you will select filter. So you can see that the certificate has been generated. Okay, so I think there is no student with this admission number. So let's see. Okay, now you can see that the certificate has been issued. The certificate has been printed. Okay, so the certificate is very brief. I didn't enter anything in the certificate yet because I will enter as per the school requirement. Okay, and then what will you do? You will also click the update student living certificate button, so that the record will be updated in the database. And for the printing of this certificate, just press Ctrl P, and you can see that only the certificate has been printed. Okay, so this is all for certificate. And the certificate record is, if you want to see any specific record of any student, so you can, any certificate, so you can come and see here. Okay, in the menu section we are seeing the records for all the certificates, but in this section we are seeing the records specifically. Okay, so then there is a manage student section. Before manage student section, I will manage result section. I will show you control panel. So what we are doing in control panel, so whenever you click the control panel, you will come to another login page. So this login page will will give you the access to enter a new user into the software. Okay, so only the main administrator will have the access of this page. Okay, so let me just enter the email and password and press login. So whenever you just press it, you will come to this page. Okay, in this page you can enter a user. Okay, just give the email and password and submit the information. The user will be entered, and just by clicking on this button you will go to the main page. And then if you want to delete user, you can delete user. So these are the users already entered into the software. Okay, if you want to edit the users, you can edit the user. Just click on update and edit them. Okay, and if you want to see the record for all the users, you can also see the records. Okay, so this is all for the user section. Okay, so let's go to the manage results section. So in the manage results section, there is the first section is the enter result. So in this section you will enter the class of which you want to enter the result. Okay, suppose you want to enter the result for one class. Okay, then click one, then you will select the year, and then you will select the term, that which term of the result you want, first term, second term, third term, and annual term. Okay, and select the first term and click on enter detail. Okay, so there is an error because I think I had already entered this result in, so that entered, so you can't repeat the result. Okay, so if you had entered a result of a class of the same term and same year, you can't enter it again. Okay, so you can edit that result, but you can't enter it again. So that's why it give you an error message. So let me just check it for some other class. Okay, so I will, so I think I had entered this also. So let me just see it again. Okay, okay, I think I had entered all of the results when I was testing this. So let me just enter a new year over here, 2022, for the first one. So yeah, it was not working because there is no student in the prep section, in the prep class. Okay, so you can see that there is a nice looking page where you can enter the marks. Okay, so you will see the admission number and the first and last name of the student, and then you will there is a section for entering the marks of all the subjects. Okay, so these subjects are related to the school I had. For that I had made this project. Okay, so you can just enter the marks and just click on submit data. The data will be submitted. Okay, so this page will enter the marks of all of the class. Okay, then if you want to delete the result, okay, so you can click on the delete result and you can select the class, and you can delete the record of that specific student if you want to delete. So no one delete the record. I had entered, I had made this option just for in case. So then there is an edit. Okay, so I will show you how to edit. So you will select all the things again and click on enter detail. So you can see that I didn't enter any of the marks. Okay, so that's why it is 000. So if you want to edit the marks for first student, just click on edit and you can see that now you can edit. So let's suppose I want here 50. So update information, you can see that the information is updated. So if you want to see the new if you want to see the new marks, so you can again check it. So you can see that now there is 50 over here. Okay, so it is working. So the next thing I want to show you is that edit marks. So what this page is doing, that so as there are some total marks of every subject. Okay, there is 1 mark that student will take and there is also a total mark. So I had given a default marks of 50-50 of all the subjects, okay, in the database. But if you want to change the marks of any subject of any class, suppose you want to change the marks for playgroup class, so you can see that the class is over here and all the marks for the subjects I had entered in the database are here. Okay, so if you want to update any marks or change any marks, that suppose you want the maths to be 75 numbers, okay, then you can write 75 and update marks, then the total marks of the math will become 75. Okay, so this is what we are doing over here. Okay, the next thing I want to show you is the print result. So suppose you had entered the result of all the class, and now you want to print the result of whole class. So you will select the class, then the year, and then the term. Okay, then you will select generate sheet. Okay, so you can see that the result has been made. Okay, so as this is all had done in HTML and all the things, so that's why this page is looking very huge over here, as it is designed separately. So if you just for the print, you will just write Control P and you can see that there is a nice result form over here. It will show you the name of the school, okay, then the term, and then the name of the student, okay, then the name of the father and admission number, okay, then it will show you the marks, okay, then the obtained marks and the total marks, and then it will show you the percentage and it will also show you the grade. Okay, and in the total marks section it will show you all the things again. Okay, so it is a very comprehensive result sheet. So you can see that all of the students has a separate result sheet. Okay, so this is all we are doing here. And then if you want to reprint any result, so I had written voucher by mistake over here. So if you want to reprint any result, you can click on this and you can reprint the result of that student by entering the admission number of the student. Okay, so then the other option is mark sheet. So what this is doing, this so if you want to make an documented record, okay, the record for in hard form, so you can generate the sheet, okay, and you can enter the marks by hand over here. So let's suppose I want the sheet for 2 class. I will enter those things again and generate sheet. Okay, so you will see there is the sheet. Okay, so you will just press Control P and then take print of the sheet, and then you can enter the marks by yourself. Okay, so the next thing I want is to see result record. So if you want to see the result record, so just enter the those thing again, the filters again, and you can see that it will take you to see the records. Okay, you can also take a print of this sheet, as if you want to tally the record, that it is hard to tally record with by seeing the screen of the computer. So you can take the hard copy of this page, and you can tally it with the sheet you have, so all the mistake will get clear. Okay, so I had made this sheet for that purpose. Okay, so this is all for this project. Okay, so now if you want to log out, just click on the log out button and then yes, then you will go to this page. Okay, so this is all for this project. Okay, I had made this project almost in 2 months because I had to make it alone. Okay, so there is a lot of other things in this project which I had didn't show you because of the time. So I will make a complete tutorial of this video. Okay, inshallah soon. So if you want to see that tutorial, so kindly subscribe my channel. Okay, so this is the only the demo for the project. So I have made a complete demo of the project, so you can see that what we actually want to code in the coding video. Okay, so if you also want the source code for this project, and if you know someone who wants to buy this project, so kindly send me an email. You will find my email in my website. The link will be in the description. So if you have any question or anything regarding this video, kindly comment down. I will answer. Okay, and if you want to the course for regarding any new language or any other thing, so also tell me about that. So I will make the course for that language. Okay, so this is all for this video. Thank you.